It's finally time to relax as I sit here and my skin and pores open up and allow all these wonderful contaminants to get right into my body. And you didn't even know that's why you're having the eczema and all the other things like the cradle cap that your kids have. And then you have the psoriasis and the acne and getting blisters and burns. And you're like, what is going on with my skin? Well, it's probably because you're enjoying yourself too much in your unfiltered tap water. You just had a little bit too much of that. So if you're one of those friends out there that loves to shower for more than 10 minutes or in the bathtub for more than 10 minutes, the studies now say that during a 10-minute session here of our bathtub water, you're getting more contaminants than if you drank unfiltered tap water for an entire week in one 10-minute session. Can you believe it? So we go out there and we buy a new home. It comes with the refrigerator and we have the laundry and we have the TV and all the nice appliances. But they forget the one thing that means the most, which is your health. We got to protect our health because nobody else is doing it and your health is your wealth. So if you really care about yourself and your family, most likely you had no idea that there's 60,000 chemicals and the EPA is looking for how many? 91. The EPA set those standards back in the late 1900s. So things like this spider and ant killer here are not showing up in the report because this isn't the 91, one of the 91s of the 60,000. So they're also not going to be looking for the birth control that's in your water or the chemotherapy agents that are in your water. And then we have the acid reflux medication. So whatever goes in also has to come out. And where is it going? You think out of sight, out of mind, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Well, it's going back to the waste department for your water, and then they are lightly filtering it over soil and rocks and all these natural things that come from the earth. But they're not treating it with an RO filter, they're not distilling the water, they're not heating it up to kill all the parasites and bacteria. And so then the EPA delivers that water out to the public, and the public services like your municipal water systems deliver it to your home, which is great, okay? So you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not there. They bleach your water so it doesn't look dirty, and then they're responsible to that water until it gets to your home. Now, once it gets to your home, it's not their problem anymore. You've lived in your home for, many years. It's a 1948 home, and you're really proud of it, and those pipes have been in there too. And so now those pipes are rusting inside. You've got the sewer pipe going one way, you've got the water line going the other way, and then there's a little leak, and now all that sewer is going into your drinking water. Well, don't worry about it because you've got chlorine. I mean, chlorine's in there, right? Well, when chlorine, this potent contaminant that causes cancer, finds your fecal matter or a leaf or any other debris, it changes into a different chemical that is more potent than chlorine. And so especially if you're going out of town, you come back for 3 days, you go out of town for 3 days and then you're coming back, and no water was flushed into your system, then you go right over to it and you start to drink it, now those parasites and bacteria and funguses have had a chance to sit there and they're not even affected by the chlorine anymore. And then you have a waterborne pathogen. The most common symptom to waterborne pathogen is backache and neck ache and loose stools and a headache. So how many times have you went to your doctor because you had a headache or you had loose stools? And we're not even aware of this because they don't want you to know. So by exposing all these contaminants, imagine what that would do. Billions and billions and billions of dollars would be had to maintain those pipes and to clean up our tap water. So they're not telling you about the chemotherapy or all these other contaminants like COVID-19. In our local area here, we have Hanford, which there's over 51 million contaminants that are buried of radiation in our landfills here, which is now getting back into our water. We've had it third-party checked, and there is radiation in our water here, which radiates the thyroid. And then you're wondering, well, how did I get cancer of the thyroid? Well, it's the radiation. Or we have high amounts of brain cancer here as well. So the moral of the story is get out of the environment that your body doesn't enjoy, which is all these toxic contaminants, and do yourself and your family a favor. You can get one of our whole house water systems, then you can drink the water, you can bathe in the water, it's safe. For 10 years, there's no maintenance, there's no cleaning the filters. You're done going down to the grocery store and buying all the bottled water and breaking your back and spending all the money just so you drink it once and you throw it away. It goes back into the environment. The fish eat it. We eat the fish. It becomes part of the food chain. And the sad truth is that by year 2050, there will be more plastic in our oceans than fish. And it's part of the food chain if we don't change, because we're not aware. So my commitment and my mission is to help people and free them from physical pain and financial pain by providing solutions for the entire home to go chemical free, so that you maintain your balance and you can live a healthy, strong, vibrant life, one glass of water at a time or one bathtub at a time. So go ahead and click that link below, or find a way to reach out to us. You can call us, you can email us, you can go to our website and get more information on how you can get these contaminants out for years to come. So until we see you in the next video, be happy, be healthy, and be free.